Now from Safeco in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Los at the plate, number 4. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels, right fielder.
First pitch on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. In now is Andrelton Simmons. His career numbers with Ariel Miranda. He's 4 for 11. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Seager has a play. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he won.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. 1 out and a runner on second base. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cruz is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready now for L.A. Justin Upton. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gordon.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. His past history with Richards, he's gone 5 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in now for the Mariners, Gene Segura. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Next for Seattle, Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Coming to the plate now, Ian Kinsler. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Here's Chris Young, and they're runners at the corners now. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike now. Sliced hard, but foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. Cano for 1. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. His career numbers with Ariel Miranda. He's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
And that's through for a hit. Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a swing there from Upton as this is on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is... Is Josh Reddick. His past history with Richards, he brings a more than respectable 357 batting average. He's taken him deep once. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's Kinsler at second. He's got it. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Here now is Mike Zunino. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Skied into very shallow right. Kinsler over to his left. 2 down. At the plate, Kyle Seager, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Richards gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Count even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. 2-2 pitch just missed.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Haniger stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Kozar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Popped him up. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Chris Young, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Striding in, Garrett Cooper, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's D. Gordon now. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. That's popped up. 100 now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Gene Segura. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Richards gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew. Now.
Leading off for the Angels, first baseman number 19. Jeffrey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Cruz. One away. Now in the box, Martin Maldonado. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. 0-1. Here's the pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. In now, Robinson Cano. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit. Focus on it.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Simmons charging this one on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here now is Mike Zunino. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Cozart is there on to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping in, Kyle Seager reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A Ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Andrelton Simmons.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. High and deep down the left field line. Cruz shading to his right. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
1 strike.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. And there's 1 down now. Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Kinsler's got it. And there are 2 away now. Now batting, Garrett Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Richards gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Grounded to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another chance. Zach Cozart. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer that winds up foul for the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Kinsler, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Zunino is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now
Here's Chris Young. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Upton's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Push to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robinson Cano. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Richards peers in. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. Riding in once again, Josh Reddick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Mike Zunino. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Cano on second. Reddick at first. 2 out in the inning. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Martin Maldonado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, number 4. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired.
7th inning stretch.
Ready once again, Kyle Seager. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Nelson Cruz.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Haniger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2 balls and a strike to count. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. Trout is there. 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Richards comes set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Now everybody's going to be safe. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 2-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Here's Justin Upton now. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Line toward the gap in left center. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. Standing in, Zach Cozart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Fouled off. Upton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put it. Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count and the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. On the ground to third. Fielded by Cozart. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next for Seattle, Robinson Cano. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit out towards second. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Last time through was a base hit.
Designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
He's set and the pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Mike Zunino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, up. Into the box now, Ian Kinsler will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Nick Vincent enters from the 10 to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2, here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Chris Young. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and Young is retired here, 2 away. Settling in now, Jeffrey Marquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Third baseman number 15.
Now in the box, Kyle Seager. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. And this will land foul. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.